What's going on, everyone? My name is Lamby, and welcome back to the Evriss server, where changes have once again happened. When do changes not happen, though? Oh, I just saved the screenshot. Okay, so in between episodes, I actually went to the end. Like, I went into the end, and I got a shulker box or two. I think I got two. One the other one's in here with some gobbled leaves light, and I actually got myself a pair of wings, which is nice. It's very nice. You know, I can fly. Everyone likes to fly. You know, a demonstration of flight. A demonstration of flight will happen. And coming back from the end, I kind of realized that I really need an XP grinder. Like, I really needed an XP grinder, and I got very lucky. I gotta show you guys this real quick. If I can just move a little bit. Oh goodness, I got really lucky with it. Oh gosh, this is still terrifying. With a skeleton spawner, a skelly spawner right here by my base, basically right underneath it. So I set up the skeleton spawner, a bunch of hoppers that run into a bunch of chests, and yeah, we actually have a nice little collection system down here for some bones and some of the arrows and some of the extra gear, which I want to use for projects later in the season. So we have an XP grinder, which is nice and all. But then one of my server mates came and he asked, "Hey Lamby, do you have any shulker boxes that you can sell?" And I don't, because I really couldn't do like a full end raid. I couldn't spend the time in the end that I really wanted to, because I don't have enough rockets. I think I at that stage had 2 stacks of rockets. I think I'm down to like my last half a stack of rockets. And that poses a problem. I don't have gunpowder, and no one on the server has made a gunpowder farm. So I'm kind of at a loss as to what to do, or at least I was. But a little bit of thought and a little bit of finagling and a little bit of me losing my mind got me a solution. This is a white stained glass square. That's all it is. That's a white stained glass square. I'm just joking. I'm messing with you guys. This is the basis for a stacking raid farm. This design is something that I saw a fellow creator do, and it's done by the amazing ENX04. And if I hope I recall, I should have the coordinates right. I should have everything in place. You know, 70 blocks away from everything else, so you know, I'm not gonna spawn raids over in that area over there. None of that. But yeah, this is the basis. This is going to be a stacking raid farm. This is the first ever time that I'm going to create this in survival. I've only ever done this in creative, where I could put the villagers where I wanted them, and now I have to actually like take them from there at the base and have to move them here, and it's going to be a whole thing. I'm nervous. I am very nervous about building this, but I have my materials, there are villagers, there's everything that I might need, so the best thing I can do is just, let's just get into it. Let's do this. Well, my friends, I can only say, oh my goodness, what a process. Oh gosh. I originally planned on showing you guys this build in a time lapse, and it just turned into such a huge thing. I originally built this out of glass, and it didn't work because the observers need to look into a solid block, and whoop, I walked off the build again. It was such a thing. It was such a thing, but it works. It works. It is done. It works. It's proper. I've actually run the farm for about 45 minutes. A little bit of inefficiency still. I guess it's a 1.19 thing, but it works. I'm gonna link you guys to ENXO4's video in the description down below, so you guys can go and check this out yourself. Ian explains this so well, and he goes through the process and how it's built and how it works, the mechanics, all of that. It's fantastic. Now, the one thing that I did do from Ian's video is I expanded the storage a lot, because I'm trying to save as many of the resources as I can. So we've just got a packed ice here so that the materials can run over and continue on. So over here we're storing emeralds and redstone. We got some gunpowder, sugar. We are saving the bottles. We're saving the glowstone dust. Over here we're saving the sticks, the pillager heads, I believe this is the vindicators, and the evoker heads as well, because these three, one of our server mates likes making armor stands, so I'm gonna give these heads to her. And over here we're saving the spider eyes. We're saving a bunch more emeralds in this one, and here at the end is just another one for emeralds, because I already have enough totems of undying to probably last the server the rest of the season. There's a bunch of totems in this one, and then there's a bunch of totems in there, and a bunch of totems in there, and a bunch of totems in there. So there's enough totems to last the server the entire 18 months that we're gonna be busy, but it works. Oh, here I just have 2 potions of fire resistance, because potions of fire resistance, man, they're important. And I want to go to the Nether because I want I would like some of their skilly skulls, so that's going to be a thing. But it works. It is done. It took about 2 days of work for me to get this to work with all the errors I made, but it works and it's done. And yeah, Ian, you're a genius. Running 5 raids at the same time is crazy, and the material that you get from it is just brilliant. So now that we have all the materials that we need, there is only one thing that is left for me to do, and that is to take all the gunpowder I've got, make some rockets, and go into the end to go and get a whole bunch of shulker boxes. So this is going to be another day or two, because I usually spend some 12 to 16 hours in the end and just end raid. It's going to be fun. So how about we go into a nice little compilation mode and show you all the gear we get. Let's go. So on live stream, we went out into the end and we spent some time raiding some end cities, getting a whole bunch of shulker shells, getting a bunch of elytra, and then also as we exited the end, I completely lost my mind and decided to go to the Nether and go and find some wither skeleton skulls so we can get a beacon. And I want to show you guys what happened at the end of the stream with her Twitch link. Hey, no, ow, that hurts so much. That hurts so much. I hadn't fully recovered. Please don't let me wither away. I haven't died in so long. Yes! 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 Okay. We're done. We're done. We're done for the night. We're done. I have 3 wither skeleton skulls. Yes! Oh. Okay, I'm literally gonna leave my character right here. And then as a bonus, I went back to that Nether's fortress. I got myself 7 more wither skeleton skulls. We went to the end and got ourselves not 1, not 2, but 3 beacons to work with, just because we're awesome. And now returning back to the main base, I have cleaned up. Look at it, it looks so pretty. Oh, we came back with such a nice haul of shulker boxes and stuff that we can use. Hold on, let me show you guys. Boom, nice shulker shells over there. We actually got 4 stacks. I've actually started using some of these shulker shells, and we came home with 9 elytra. Well, 10, 11, because there's 2 over there. So 11 elytra and 4 stacks of shulker shells, and I've already incorporated a bunch of them into our actual storage and what we're using on a daily basis, because I cleaned up everything out here. All the boxes out here are now gone. I've moved the bed and stuff inside, so it just looks nice and neat in here. And here we have everything. We've got our cobble deep slate, and we've got cobblestone and stone bricks and the podzol and the logs and the so it's all in here. And here we have some extra empties that we can use at our discretion. You know, we always have some extra empties available, and I mean, we have the shulker shells. I also created a shulker box called the Vault because yeah, those beacons that we got, one is set up by the raid farm. We'll go and visit that. I made some changes there in between takes, so I'll go and show you guys what's going on there. And then the other 2 beacons have been stored in here along with our diamonds, and in here would be any other nice rich teas or fancy things that we will get throughout the season. They'll be stored inside the vault, things like netherrack, not netherrack, ancient debris, stuff like that. We'll keep those in there. So we have a nice little zone here. It's a little bit cramped, but I like it, you know. So got our anvils and our stone cutter. We can do everything we need to. And yeah, cleaned up nice and neat. And I also up here made a small change. I have an idea to use lava in some of the areas in our main base. So I've started farming some lava. You know, so I've just got some dripstone with some lava sources up above, and it's just every now and then when I see these are full, I come by with some buckets and I just pick up lava buckets because I need lava buckets. So many nice lava buckets. So yeah, that's a nice little farm that we made. So let me hop over to the raid farm, and I will let me update you guys on the raid farm to finish off our day. And flying into the raid farm, it's quite obvious that some things have changed. The most important one here is our beacon. We've got a beacon here. It's a combination of emeralds and iron because I like the look, and it is giving us strength and regen, so we can AFK almost infinitely here by the raid farm if we want to. And up here is the other big change. Now this is a change that is in Ian's video. Again, I'm gonna link you guys to his video. But it is a little captain bank here at the back. So instead of having to go to the outpost every time and trying to find a captain, we have a captain right here. Captains spawn very often, or the first mob that spawn when you spawn a new raid. So he gets in here, we bop him over the head a couple times, and then we can go down the ladder, and we can just get our raid farm started all over again. And then finally, all the chests have now been properly set, cleared, and ready. We have totems of undying to... Someone's been here. And emeralds, our emeralds, redstone. We've got our science and stuff now proper, and I have run the raid farm a few times in between to get a bunch of levels and stuff. So there is a whole metric ton of resources ready for a little idea that I have for our next episode. But my friends, unfortunately, that is where I am going to leave this video. I know it's a bit shorter. I said we have a lot to do, and it is still a short video, but there was so much grind to do in this video. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, until next time, have a good one, everyone.